The Office is an American television comedy series created by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. This mockumentary-style film follows the employees of the Scranton, Pennsylvania branch of the fictional Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. This series depicts the everyday lives of typical office workers who are faced with a workday full of ego clashes, inappropriate behavior, and tedium. This television series makes attempts to rehumanize the office life as it comments on current corporate concerns. Created as a satire, The Office follows the beliefs of the Situational International Group formed in 1957. Michel Bernstein, Asger Jorn, and Guy Debord formed this international organization of social revolutionaries whose goals aim to examine life, criticize it, and then change it. Guy Debord wrote The Society of the Spectacle in 1967. This book is comprised of 221 short theses with a paragraph that describes each one. During his life, Debord felt distressed by society and felt people losing a sense of self. He believes society experienced a new level of alienation. This form of alienation differed from Marxism because Debord saw it expanding in other forms. In Debord's fourth thesis, he used the term spectacle as a way to describe the social relationship between people that is mediated by images. In consumer culture, the spectacle uses images as a way to express what people want and must have. This turns social life into having instead of living. This becomes a question of semiotics. Where do we get meanings from? Debord felt society played a rigged game where authority did not allow subversive ideas into the public discourse. Subversive ideas first go through a filter where the media alters them and safely incorporates them back into society. The media is used as a way to sell critically discussed issues that have been expunged of radicalness. Debord coined this process recuperation. A satire offers a détournement or detour. This technique shifts the signifier and signified as a way to turn capitalistic expressions against itself. The Office follows the form of a satire because it uses humor for the purpose of shaming or critiquing corporations. Satires can also critique social or political groups. Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant satirize corporate America's attempts to change its own corporate culture dealing with issues like racism, sexism, and homophobism. The Office's Scranton branch manager, Michael Scott, represents a hypocrisy of the American business environment. In many episodes, we see Michael's struggle to overcome his comfortability of freely running on a system of white male privilege. Michael's urge to be a likable manager conflicts and falls short of corporate's new views to seem inclusive. Even though Michael tries to be proactive, he consistently finds himself making racist, sexist, or homophobic jokes. In the episode titled Diversity Day, we see how Michael Scott uses race-offensive behavior in the office setting.
Every time black people want to have a good time, some ignorant ass I take care of my kids. Just always want credit for something they're supposed to do. And I want you to treat other people like the race that is on their forehead.
I admire your culture's success in America.
Thank you. Our Olympics of suffering right here. Slavery versus the Holocaust. Come on.
You can do me. Something stereotypical so I can get it really quick.
Okay, I like your food.
Outback Steakhouse. I'm Australian, mate.
Pam, come on. I like your food. No, come on. Stir the pot. Stir the melting pot, Pam. Let's do it. Let's get ugly. Let's get real.
You would maybe not be a very good driver.
Oh, man, am I a woman?
Through the episode, Michael takes his own approach to creating a diverse environment by having his employees say racist slurs to guess the identities placed on their foreheads. Although Michael leads this diversity training, at the end of the day he still fails to change his prejudiced views and continues to make racist jokes. This satirizes corporate America because Michael represents attempts to comment on diversity in the work environment, but hides the true issue under a layer of humor.
Why don't we just defer to Mr.
Mr. Brown.
All right. Okay, first test. I will not call you that.
Well, it's my name. It's not a test.
In the episode titled Sexual Harassment, corporate reminds Michael of the sexual harassment policy that exists within their company.
Randall is nailing his secretary, right? And she's totally incompetent. Blonde incompetent,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like 10 words a minute. You know what? The only thing I am worried about is getting a boner.
After corporate reprimands Michael, he makes it obvious he believes he can't be a likable boss while having to follow corporate's new views on business culture.
We can no longer be friends. You can consider this my retirement from comedy.
Does that include? That's what she said.
Yes.
Wow, that is really hard. You really think you can go all day long? Well, you always left me satisfied and smiling, so.
That's what she said.
He finds it easy to revert to an old business system where sexual harassment openly exists within corporations, while using humor to emphasize this issue. These examples highlight the many ways the dominant male employee sexually harassed the woman in the office. At the end of the episode, Michael explains how he understands his position as a boss through using sexual language and inappropriate comments. This again satirizes corporate America because we see Michael humorously continue to fail in adjusting his behavior, revealing the issues that still exist in corporate America. In addition, we see how employees so easily instigate their colleagues' behavior or make the decision on a daily basis to let an offense go unmentioned.
And even though we're still a family here at Dunder Mifflin, families grow. And at some point, the daddy can't take a bath with the kids anymore. I am upper management, and it would be inappropriate for me to take a bath with Pam, as much as I might want to.
He said what?
In conclusion, The Office detours the viewer and turns media against itself. Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant satirize corporate America in attempts to rehumanize life and make the viewer aware of current corporate behaviors.